All right, we are back again. I
Oh,
just
so
want
what
to
I
see
claimed that we
something. I am going to see what this looks like. Let's see. I want to see what this looks like when I'm doing full screen, but I'm using on TikTok. So let me see, check this out real quick. Where is it? I can't find it.
most of your
Anyway,
income comes.
let's see. But what am I doing today? What am I ever doing? I am building out a directory website. I am continuing on my path. Actually, why didn't that show up? Here we go. I am building out.
Continuing on my.
Oh, okay, great. So it doesn't look particularly great, but it is what it is. So what am I doing? I saw a video a few. I saw a few videos a few weeks ago where they were talking about how you could earn a significant amount of money by building out a directory website. And so that is what this is. I'm building out, this is the tedious part. This is the boring part of building out directory sites. So I have to scrub or clean up the data that I got from the website's called Outscraper. And I'm putting this data into a directory website, which I'll show you in just a moment. And then the next part is I write blog posts. Actually, I have AI write blog posts for this. So that's what this is. That's what I'm doing. If you're curious as to why I am looking at an Excel spreadsheet in the year of 2025, this is why. Um, I was thinking about this yesterday. Is there a way to have AI do this? Could I upload? But the problem is, yeah, I was wondering, could I have AI go through and do these little tasks, like get rid of the quotation marks, put in the commas where it needs to be? Because who wants to do this? Like, and I also said this yesterday. I could probably hire somebody over on onlinejobs.ph to do this work for me, but I just wanted to get this project started as quickly as possible. So that's why I'm doing it. I already have one done, Abbotsford, Wisconsin. So the plan is, the plan will be, um, I'm losing my train of thought here. So here's the plan. The plan is to have, I don't know what the plan is. The plan is to do something. It's to create a directory website and see if we can monetize it. And we're going to monetize it with affiliate marketing, potentially some digital products, and also ads. So, like Google AdSense. But the annoying part is getting the groundwork done, the groundwork started. Oh, I know what I was going to say. The what I'm starting with is I'm starting with smaller. So just to back up, the directory website is going to be about restaurants in Wisconsin. I am starting with smaller cities in Wisconsin so that I can start building some authority and potentially rank quicker. That's the theory anyway. I don't know if this will work, but that is my theory as an opportunity to potentially rank quicker. Because if you've ever built a website before, you know that it can take 6 months or more to get some decent rankings. It can take 6 months or more just to rank. And then when um, you rank on like the eighth page, right? And so if you rank on the eighth page, nobody sees you. But the hope is eventually you get to the first page, and then you get to the first page before an algorithm update. That's the hope. That's why people do this. You get big enough, and the theory, again, this is based off of a few different YouTube videos that I saw. I'm not sure why somebody would go to like the fourth or fifth. I'm not sure why people would trust a directory site versus just looking at what's on Google. However, I've seen a few videos now of people claiming that this is an opportunity and this is an opportunity that's being overlooked. And what's really interesting to me, is that these types of websites have been around for a long time. There are people talking about these directory sites like they're brand new, like they've never been done before. They're undiscovered, untapped. When I had a directory site maybe 6 or 7 years ago, it didn't go anywhere. No, I didn't realize that you could do web scraping. I was brand new to internet opportunities, but so yeah. Let me just. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through maybe for the larger cities, the cities that have more than like 20 restaurants. I'll hire somebody to do those. But what I'm doing right now, let me just go through. Yeah, I did this one. Fixing up the dates and times. The WordPress theme that I'm using requires military format, and so I've got to clean that up a little bit. Actually, let me just copy this. And so if once I clean this up, I'll upload the information into my WordPress theme, and then hopefully, and then I'll have AI write a blog post that I'll link to. So I have very little expectations for this. Could it work? Maybe, but I have little expectations that this will work. However, you might be wondering, how do you monetize something like this? And my intention would be to first primarily monetize this with affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is just recommending other people's products and services. With affiliate marketing, I would recommend this one. I'm going to recommend things like, I wonder, can I increase the size of this? Because this is going to drive me crazy. Okay, this is much better. With affiliate marketing, I can recommend things like hotels, because most likely the people that want to know about the restaurants in the Wisconsin Dells aren't from the Wisconsin Dells. So my theory is, if I get any traffic, it's going to be tourists or people traveling that want to know about places to eat. And I can use that as an opportunity to potentially make some money. Let me know what you think. You think that's a good idea? Do you think do you think the idea will work, or do you think I'm wasting my time, spinning my wheels? I wonder why all of these are basically the same. Let's see. And what I'm doing is, on my main YouTube channel, I'm going to provide probably monthly updates as to the progress of this site, and let you know what's working, what isn't working, things that I probably could have done better. Like as I mentioned, it's probably not the best use of my time to be doing this manually. I could hire a VA from probably from Fiverr and have somebody do this much quicker. Now, and the other issue is, like with this, it says 11 a.m. Is this 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.? I don't know. It could be, if it's a bar, obviously it's probably 2 a.m. I think it's a bar, because that's gonna give them, that could mess up my data, because 2 8:30 a.m. is very different than 2 p.m. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, great. But best case scenario, if this starts making some money, I will let's see, closed. If it starts making some money, what is 8:30 in military time? 8:30 military time is 8:30 p.m. 2030. Where'd my, there you go. 2030. Comma 2030. Yeah, so, and actually I'm just going to copy this like that. That is the goal. But I think, and I try and say this as often as possible, because there are people out there that will lead you to believe that starting an online business or doing anything online is exciting and action-packed and fun-filled. Like this one, 12. Okay, so I'm going to assume that is, but starting an online business is not. It's not action-packed and fun-filled. It's tedious, it's boring, it's doing the same things over and over again. The same repetitive tasks. And I think maybe I had a realization that, if you work at a job for somebody, you're doing the same boring, repetitive, tedious tasks for that person, for that company. Like if you're, let's say you work at Abbott. A lot of people around here work at Abbott. Every day, if you're doing data entry at Abbott, you're still doing the same boring, repetitive tasks, but you're doing them for somebody else. 12. And I think people don't grasp that concept. 7 p.m. is, what is it, 1900? And I think that if you understood that, if people understood that being successful on the internet is simply having the ability to do the same boring, repetitive tasks day in and day out longer than anybody else, I think that would open up a lot of people's eyes. But I think a lot of people are sold the dream of the laptop lifestyle and jet setting around the world. And that's not what you're going to do. If you have an online business, you'll be tied. Most likely you'll be tied to your office. You'll be tied to 3 p.m. 1, 2, 3, so 13, 14, 15. You'll be tied to a location, doing everything you can to make sure that it's up and running and it's running successfully, and that you're putting out issues that come along the way. Yeah, does it offer more freedom than what you're used to? Definitely. But that freedom means that you're going to be at home working and not on the laptop lifestyle. And I think a lot of people don't really understand that. Ooh. What did I just do? 9. There we go. So let me just verify this one. I think this one looks good. There's some weird hours. I think the smartest decision that I made today is increasing the size of this. 2 p.m. 13, so 14. 14. My eyes starting to twitch from looking at all this data over and over again. 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. But once I am done, I am done and it'll be looking good. But if I can successfully do like one of these small towns, small cities every day, I'll have this done in no time. So 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15. It's all about getting in a groove. Getting in a groove. Did I do this one? Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I did this one, I think. That one. No, this one is not done. Monday, Tuesday, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is 1700. 1700, comma, 1700. Let's see. Yeah, there's probably a way to do this all automated with AI to get the best output possible much quicker. There has to be, right? Logically speaking, there would have to be a way. But right now, I'm not interested in looking for that way. This one actually looks good. Yep, looks good. Which is good. 7:30. I think that's what, 2030? 7:30. Oh, 1930. 1930. All right. Oh, I gotta fix that. This one right here. All right. 1930. 1930. 1930. And the other thing too is if I make a huge mistake with this, restaurants can actually claim their own listing. And if they claim their own listing, they can make the necessary changes that are required. Hey, you only got what, 1, 2, like 4 left. So that's good. What? I forgot. What is 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. is 1700. Let's see. Comma 1700. Okay. Copy that one. Yeah, if you can get in a groove and do this, this doesn't take a heck of a long time. But just finding that groove, finding that groove and getting started can be a problem. If you guys have any questions, definitely throw them out there. I'm checking my comments periodically, and yeah, make sure I can get those questions answered for you. Just to reset, if you are just now joining, we're building out a directory website. Ooh, 7 p.m. What is 7 p.m.? Actually, let me see something. Oh, they're all different. 7 p.m. I'm building out a directory website. And part of building out the directory website is doing the scrubbing of the data. 1900. 1900. So we'll do 1900. Oops. 1900. So yeah, that's the fun part of business. Every one of these is going to be different, aren't they? Actually, I'll just do 8, comma, paste that, paste that. Paste that, and this one. Okay, I believe that I am done, but I just need to make sure. Reset. Get rid of that. So I just real quick want to check this for errors. There's one right here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. There's another one right there. This one looks good, I think. This one I think looks good. I think this one looks good also. Oh, there's an error right here. Yeah, I think otherwise this one looks good. Oops. Let's see, Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that one I think looks good. And I think that one looks good. Okay. Oh, this one's a problem. Why did I miss this one? Actually, this one up here too. Let's see. Okay, that one looks good. Tuesday close, Wednesday. I think that one looks good. This one's a problem. Okay, I think that one was good. Yeah, that one's good. I think that one's good. This one's a problem. And I think that's it. Is it? Nope, one more. Thought I saw an error quick. That one looks good. How about this one? Yeah, that one looks good. Let's see. Okay. How about this one? Okay, great. So that's done. The next thing we've got to do is we got to come over here to the About section and just make sure the About section is cleaned up. Let's see. Wheelchair, comfort food. Get rid of that. Lunch, dinner. We got rid of that. Lunch, dinner. Public restrooms, cozy environment, free street parking available. Lunch, dinner. We'll get rid of this one. Like that. Delete, hit enter. Let's see, what do we got here? Lunch, dinner, dogs allowed. Could probably just put pet friendly, but it specified arcade amenities. What is that? I'll just put arcade games. ARCA arcade games. Pets allowed, dogs allowed. Same day delivery. We'll just delete that. Dine-in delivery false. Comfort food, quick bite, dinner. Public restroom, casual dining, credit cards. Okay, great. Lunch, dinner. Take out lunch, dinner, accessory, wheelchair accessible. They don't have wheelchair accessible seating? That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild, actually. Quick bite, lunch, dinner, public restroom, casual dining. College students welcome. Tourist welcome accepts reservations. False. Dogs allowed outside. Great. Drive-through available. Wheelchair accessible. Coffee, late night dining, quick bite, lunch, dinner. I'll get rid of lunch, dinner. Casual dining. Hopefully I don't have that one twice. Group seating available. Checks true. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Let us keep on going. Wheelchair accessible parking lot. Coffee. Quick bite. You can get rid of breakfast, lunch, dinner. Casual dining. High chairs. Yeah. If I were to do this, again, I certainly, and probably for my next one, I would probably hire this one. Vegetarian options available. I'd hire this out. I'd have somebody else doing it. Catering available. Catering menu available. Catering menu. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Identifies as a woman. Let's say woman owned. What does on-site services mean? That's weird. I don't know. Taking that out. Trivia nights. I'm just going to put trivia nights. Right. So hard liquor available. I should have changed all of those instead of just that one. Outside food allowed is interesting. Copy, control, find. So what I'm doing is, actually, let me see. Control, find. Where was I? Outside food allowed, true. Okay, great. Copy, control, find. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to go in and change this in a bunch of places all at one time so that I don't have to manually keep changing it. So this is going to make changes to 43 instances. And if I do it this way, it's going to change another 492, which hopefully will make life a little bit more efficient for me. Wheelchair, comfort, small portions, gender neutral restrooms. Okay. All right. So we're going to replace all there. That's 51 instances. Replace all 768. Good. Let's see. LGBTQ friendly. Copy. I think it's this one. Yeah. Control find. And this one, there's 2,122 instances. There's a lot. Transgender safe space. Copy. Replace. Okay. Okay. Reservations, dogs allowed outside. Copy, control, find. So dogs allowed outside. Replace all. Okay, awesome. And then I'm just going to delete this one. Okay. Fireplace. Okay, that's good with that. Dancing. Control find. I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave that as dancing. I was going to put live dancing, but I don't think that would make sense. But anyway, catering menu available. We're going to say catering menu. AV. Okay. Cool. All right. So we've got all of those. Has changing tables. Let's say changing tables. First I was like, what the heck is this? but changing tables. Do. Replace that. Replace all. Dogs allowed outside. I can just delete that. Okay. Wheelchair accessible restroom. Comfort food. Casual dining. Okay. Karaoke. Say karaoke night. Oops. Whoops. So yeah, this is the excitement of building a business. Historic true. What do they call it? Landmark? Historical landmark, we'll say. Historical landmark. Okay. Let's see. Accepts reservations. False. Free parking, and then delete this. All right, what do we got here? So hopefully, as I make these changes, it allows this process to move faster and faster. That's the goal. Checks true. That might be like the payment is checks is true, but we will not include on-site services. I don't even know what on-site services mean. It's a weird thing. Vegetarian options. I think I'm gonna change this to vegetarian menu. Vegetarian. Vegetarian menu. Replace all. Replace all. Let's see. Checks true. Yeah, I should probably just change that to checks accepted. All right. I think that'll fix a lot of the issues. Okay, cool. Let's see. Dogs allowed. I thought I changed this one. I'm going to put dog friendly for this one. Dog friendly. Okay. And then delete that. Yeah, hopefully, because basically what I'm just looking for is I'm looking for brackets and I'm looking for a repeated information. But hopefully I'm able to kind of scan this stuff quicker because I've made changes. I've made changes. I've made changes to the entire sheet. And so it's just a matter of finding these little things and deleting them. Let's say women owned. I thought I made this change already too, but I guess not. Women owned. So done. Actually, I gotta fix this. All right. Cool. Come on. Great tea selection. I haven't had that one before. A 1,000 instances of people saying how good their tea selection is. Casual dining accepts reservations. Women owned. Free parking. Free breakfast. Where's this at? Free breakfast. Free Wi-Fi. Air conditioning. Star ratings, 2 stars. I'd probably leave that one out and just do air conditioned. Oh, we'll get rid of the star rating. Oh, this is a hotel. That's what it is. I'm going to keep this one. Or I could just do checkout time 11 a.m. I thought I fixed this one. No matches. Okay. Checkout time. I wonder what I did there. Check-in time. All right. Delete. Okay. Delete that. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast. We don't need that twice. Actually, we don't need either one of those twice. Okay, on-site services. I don't know what that means still. Excuse me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Casual dining. Credit cards, kids menu. Dogs allowed. Oh, this is the last one. Vegan options available. Vegan options. Okay. Let's see. We can get rid of this. And I think I'm done. How awesome is that? That only took 45 minutes. Now I'm going to export this. Actually, I'm gonna adjust the size here. All right. Now I'm going to export this. Download CSV file. Now I'm going to go over to my directory site. All right, so let me show you what this directory site looks like to start. Actually, I can't show you that yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to all import, new import, upload a file, and then grab my city here, open, new items, come down to, where is it at? Listings, continue to step 2, comma separated, continue to step 3. I want to use current. I have a template from before, and so I'm just going to reuse that same template. Then go to step 4. Actually, I want to see one other thing. Okay, so I think I'm okay. Download images elsewhere. I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna do street view. And save settings as template. Continue to step 4. And click on continue. Confirm and run import. This is actually going to import the 24 records into my listing website. It probably will take, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes to do, which, it's better than me manually putting these in and updating it, and then I'll let you see the results. And then the final step, there's actually a couple more steps that we're going to do. One, I'm going to add a button to a map that I have. I have a map of Wisconsin, and the map of Wisconsin is an interactive map. And so I'm going to get the longitude and latitude of Adams, Wisconsin. Why don't I do that right now? Longitude and latitude of Adams, Wisconsin. All right. Okay, import complete. Awesome. So now if we go over to listings, these are all of the new ones that are listed. And if we view, it has a link to their website, has the phone number, and then you can get directions. And then everything that I was editing are these right here. And also, if we click expand, these are the hours. And this is weird. Why would, I don't know, this is weird. Why it would be open 24 hours. So that's not correct. Anyway, what I need to do now is, if I go to visit the site, and this site's still in progress. So what we can do is we can just go down. I've done Abbotsford. Do we do Adams? Yeah, Adams. If we click on Adams, Wisconsin, these are the ones that we just put in. And then here's a link or an image that they can that they can select or click on or change. Anyway, let me show you the main web page. So if we scroll all the way down, and this map is interactive. So if I click on, I did yesterday, Abbotsford, I click on that, it takes me to a blog post that I wrote about the restaurants in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. And so essentially I'm going to do the same thing. Let's see. Can you list the cities in Wisconsin from largest to smallest and add, here we go. Is restaurant Abbotsford a keyword? Okay, so I'm going to do this. Are restaurants in Adams? A keyword that is searched. Also, what are some variations? Because what I want to do, and then down here I have a link that says restaurants in Abbotsford. Beneath that, I'm going to put restaurants in Adams. So the next step to show you, you can't even see it. The next step is to write a blog post for Adams. And when I write my blog post, let me see if I can. Okay, so this isn't it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and I am going to type in yesterday, building a sustainable, clean, best kitchen home. Wisconsin restaurant keywords. Okay, here we go. Why does that say it was today? It wasn't today. Anyway, so I'm going to write this blog post. And then I'm actually able to include the Google Sheet that I added. So act as expert writing search engine optimized blog post. Attaches a list of restaurants in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. Please write at least 2,000 word blog posts. Please include the keywords like. So I'm going to copy all of this, and I'm going to write Adams, Wisconsin, and then I'm going to go grab these keywords. All right, so paste that in, and then just clean this up a little bit. And then another thing that I can do, another thing that I should do eventually, is actually create faceless YouTube videos. And you might be wondering, like, does that make sense? And yeah, it does, because making a YouTube video and then putting it on a blog post will help me rank. It's the one thing that the competitors in this niche aren't doing. And so if I do that, it gives me the opportunity to rank where to get ahead of my competition. All right, so and I need to include the Excel spreadsheet we just downloaded. Downloads. And now that that's connected, hit enter. Do you guys have any questions? I'm just now seeing. Do you have any questions about what I'm doing? Why am I doing it? How am I doing it? What is happening here? But so I have a list. Actually, you can't see it. So the post is going to be restaurants in Adams, Wisconsin. That's the keyword that we're going for. And so I want to stick with that one. And somebody might be wondering, how do you know that this is going to work? I don't. But did I spell restaurants wrong? Adams. But you know, the issue is I need to change the slug to, can I change the slug? Actually, let's undo that. And I'm just going to change the slug. Restaurants in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. Okay. Permalink. Restaurants in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. Save. Okay. Awesome. I wonder, did that mess up my thing here? Let me look at one other thing. Let's see. Yeah, that messed that up. Okay. What am I doing here? Restaurants in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. I gotta update my slugs here real quick. Copy. And on the home page, I need to, I didn't mean to do that. Delete that. Edit. Edit. Okay, so that's fixed. And then I need to fix it in one other place. Oop. Cancel that. Update. I need to fix it in my map geo. Wisconsin. Round markers. All right, that's fixed. Okay, so now back to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of this. And then I'm just going to, this is a long post here. I'm going to copy all of that, put it into my page that I just created. Restaurant in Adams. Paste that in. And so what I'm going to do from here, what I'm actually going to do from here is I'm going to go through and then write like individual, a little bit of write-ups about each one. But the whole purpose of me using all of these different keywords is to potentially rank, right? That's the whole goal of this, is to potentially rank in Google for some of these different keywords and then turn the rankings into money. Let me see something here. Okay, great. Before I let you go, because I'm gonna log off soon, I want to show you something real quick. So if we look at the dashboard, I'm going to go down to Map Geo, Wisconsin, and then I'm actually going to create another round marker. And then add new marker, paste that in. And then I just need to grab the longitude and latitude. I think it's like this. Latitude. And then we're going to say Adams. Whoops. And I must have it backwards. So we're going to copy, paste, copy, paste. Oh, okay. But why does it say it's wrong? We're going to delete this. Where'd it go? Copy, paste, cut, paste. Why isn't Adams on here? According to, why isn't this on here? Get longitude, latitude of Adams, Wisconsin. Latitude. Oh, it's negative. Copy. So latitude. Latitude. Paste. Longitude is negative. Copy. Paste. All right, there we go. All of that effort. And we're going to click update. But when people click on this, they'll be taken to that web page. It'll be taken to the web page that we're building. So pretty cool. Awesome. I have been live for an hour and 2 minutes, so I'm going to log off for today. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.